If building a pair of stacked and jacked biceps is one of the things that you're training for, then in today's video, I'm going to keep it simple and straightforward for you. We're going to talk a little bit about biceps functional anatomy, what it takes to specifically force more growth in the biceps, and a kick-ass sample biceps workout that'll keep the gains train on the tracks so you can build them big-ass biceps that you're going for. Let's get started. What's up, meatheads? Coach MANdler here, Team Swole Patrol. Got a kick-ass home biceps workout that I'm going to throw in at the tail end of this video. But before I get to that, I want to talk really quickly about the functional anatomy of the biceps brachii and the brachialis in general, because I feel very strongly that in order for you to know what it takes to force more growth in your biceps, you need to understand the articulations. You need to understand what that muscle is responsible for, because if anything, that's going to tell you the movement pattern that you need to throw in exercise-wise to force the growth that you're looking for with your training. And when it comes to the biceps and the brachialis, it's really simple. There's only three movements that it's responsible for. It's responsible for supination of the wrist. So essentially, coming in right there, supination. Where's the sup? Okay. The second is going to be flexion at the radio-ulnar joint. All right. Basically the elbow. So just basically doing a regular standard curl. And the third is kind of the most, I don't want to call it unsexy, but the one that most people, kind of look past. And that is going to be slight flexion of the shoulder. So when you're at the very top of the concentric portion of the lift, you're going to have a little bit of biceps involvement when you kind of bring it forward and have a little bit of flexion in the shoulders when you kind of lift it up. All right. That said, those are going to tell you the movements that are going to be responsible for you getting the time under tension necessary to force more of the growth that you're looking for in that specific muscle. So keep that in mind whenever you're programming in any type of biceps work. And in regards to forcing more growth with those specific exercises and that specific movement pattern, you need to understand that time under tension work and high volume in general is what I found to be the most successful option. Don't worry about overtraining, because the very fact is that the type of movement that your biceps and your brachialis are responsible for are very low in regards to the stress it's going to place on your central nervous system. So as long as you're not feeling any serious inflammation from insane workouts for your biceps, then if you want to, then by all means, give it hell. Train your biceps every damn day. But just remember, whatever volume you're adding in, whatever stress you're introducing to your biceps or whatever muscle group that you're going to train, you need to meet that with just as much attention to the recovery that you're going to be focusing on so that it can regenerate. So just introduce as much stress as you're willing to match up with whatever means of recovery, eating, sleeping, and soft tissue work that needs to be done to force more of the growth that you're looking for. Hopefully all that makes sense. If it doesn't, you have any further questions on this or any other subject that you want to improve on inside the gym, simply leave that question or suggestion for another video in the comment section below. Now, enough of that. Let's get to the good stuff. Enough talking about it. Let's be about it. Got a kick-ass countdown set for you today that's going to force more of the growth that you're looking for in your biceps. Let's get on it. Hey man, thanks for checking out today's video. If you dig what we're doing here and you want more Coach MANdler tips and routines delivered to you Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on the reg, then do yourself a solid. Hit the subscribe button by clicking on my ugly mug down below, and do not forget to pick up your free copy of the muscle building blueprint that I put together for you by clicking on that button right there. Appreciate your time, guys. Have a good one. MANdler out.